Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and like. Our series begins with a girl named Sion. She is overweight, funny, shy, and has no confidence in herself. Despite all that, she loves singing and dancing. She runs an online radio show, but without showing her face, so her fans won't be shocked by how she looks. After finishing her show, she lies on her bed and says her dream is to graduate from high school so she can isolate herself, eat, and sleep in her room forever. To her, that is the perfect life. Then she smells food and wonders if it is grilled chicken or meat. It turns out her family is having a barbecue, so she runs downstairs to eat with them. Her parents spoil her and let her eat as much as she wants. They do not care about her appearance and always tell her she is beautiful, even though she is overweight. But Sion is sensitive about it. She goes inside, looks at her family photos, and says, "Life is unfair because everyone in her family is slim except for her." On the other side, we see her twin sister Shia, who is the complete opposite of her in every way. Even though they are twins, Shia is slim, beautiful, cute, and charming. Her voice is not very good, but her looks help her land many advertisements. There is also a famous singer in her company named Song. He has a beautiful voice and many fans. Shia is one of his fans. She keeps watching him sing and wishes she could meet him, or at least see him up close one day. We then see Shia taking lessons to improve her dancing, and a reporter interviews her. It is obvious her friends are jealous of her because she is more famous than them. Then her manager comes in and tells her the company wants to do an interview with her at home. Shia gets nervous and does not know what to do because she is ashamed of her sister. She sends Sion a message telling her to hide so no one will see her. She says if people find out she has an overweight sister, they will mock her. At that moment, Sion takes down the family photos and hides them in her room. She locks herself inside until the interview is over. During the interview, Shia says she is proud of her parents because they always support her. When the reporter asks if she has any siblings, Shia lies and says she has an older sister, but she is traveling abroad. At that moment, Sion suddenly gets a stomachache and desperately needs to use the bathroom. She tries her best to hold it in, but she cannot. It seems the cabbage she ate earlier is causing trouble. She is forced to leave her room and quietly sneaks toward the bathroom. Shia keeps signaling to her so no one notices. Sion runs into the bathroom, and when she comes out, the interview is already over. She confronts her sister and says she heard everything. She asks why Shia told them she was abroad. Shia laughs and tells her she is ashamed of her and does not want anyone to know she has an overweight sister. She even says she wishes Sion would disappear from her life. Sion gets angry and imagines herself fighting back, pulling Shia by the hair and teaching her a lesson so she would stop bullying her. The next morning, Sion goes to school, and it is clear she has no friends. Everyone bullies and laughs at her. As she walks, she keeps her eyes on the ground and wears headphones so she does not have to hear their hurtful words. She sees her classmate John, and it is clear she has a crush on him, but he always mocks and laughs at her with his friends. He turns out to be just another bully. Sion remembers something that happened a year ago when she wrote him a letter confessing that she liked him and wished they could date, even for just one day. But one of her classmates read the letter out loud and laughed at her. Then all her friends joined in and mocked her too. John laughed at her as well. Because Sion is kind and timid, she could not defend herself or respond. Back in the present, Sion feels miserable and counts the days left until graduation, desperately waiting to leave school and go anywhere else. Later, her sister films another commercial with Song, but she keeps making mistakes, so they take a break. Song goes to speak with his manager and says he does not want to continue filming because Shia cannot sing and only relies on her looks. Shia goes to sit next to him and tries to get closer to him, saying she will help him act in the commercial, but he gets annoyed because of how arrogantly she speaks. He tells her he does not want to work with someone who has no talent and only uses her looks. Then he leaves. Shia is shocked by his attitude and starts crying because the guy she likes treated her coldly and harshly. Meanwhile, Sion is playing with her dog when it suddenly runs away. She starts searching for it all over the streets, looking everywhere until night falls. She eventually finds the dog standing near an old woman lying on the ground. Without thinking twice, Sion rushes to help her, carries her on her back, and takes her home. It turns out the old woman is a witch. She tells Sion that she wants to repay her kindness for helping her and asks her to make one wish, promising to grant it. Sion does not believe her at first and assumes she is a fraud, but she decides to play along anyway and thinks there is no harm in trying. She wishes to become beautiful and slim like her sister Shia. The witch gives her a necklace and tells her to wear it because it will make her wish come true. Sion puts it on and leaves, still not believing any of it. But suddenly, she feels a sharp pain in her stomach, faints, and collapses to the ground. At the same moment, Shia also starts feeling sick during dance class and suddenly faints as well. When they both wake up in the hospital, they find themselves in the same